You see, if you survive that, I feel like you'll survive politics. It's fine.
What up, everybody?
Yeah, hey everybody, you're watching the Nerdgasm podcast. I don't get Superman. For me, Superman's worse. And I'm not talking about in this movie or in the.
Is Appa the Chewie of the Avatar group?
Yes, he is!
Okay, I'll behave. Okay. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the Nerdgasm podcast. You see, the teleprompters are working. When everybody's here together, the teleprompters are working
With our
fine.
powers combined.
Oh yeah,
Ultron.
I think the video is up right now. It's busy premiering it as we speak, but who cares? Anyway, welcome to another episode of the Yu Gi Oh review, the second part of the Oricalchos, with our co-host, Mr Extrodin. Take it away.
What's up, everybody? This is Mr. Extrodin. I'm not stuck in Oricalchos land. Dats doesn't have me yet. But anyway, I am a podcaster. I have 4 podcasts. Africa is Next, where we talk about all things manga and anime. And I have African Frame, where we talk about all things movies. And then I have a hip-hop one. And I have Mr. Extrodin Talks, where I talk to creatives. So that's basically me, Mr. Extrodin.
And Mr BuckMeister.
Everybody, it's your boy BuckMeister, twice the nice that you are used to, Shablamson. My teleprompter is broken. You guys can hear me, right?
It's a bit low, but I think.
Is it a bit low? Okay, let me just quickly hit my intro and then I'll hop back in. Anyway, quick rundown. I have 2 channels.
Yeah, fine now.
I'm fine now. Okay, great. 2 channels, Meister Geek Media and BuckMeister Cool Reacts. I was going to try and do a Yami impression, but the network connection threw me off. So anyway, recast T'Challa. Check out Black Panther vs. Kang on Webtoons. Issue 3, just finished scripting it, so issue 3 is going to be coming somewhere soon, hopefully February latest, and all of that good stuff. And we're here to talk some Oricalchos Arc.
And our co-host, Mr. Pila.
Hello everybody, thanks for watching every video we've made so far. Thanks for joining in on this one. I'm Pila. You'll find me here on this channel. I'm a lover of all things nerdy. I've emerged from the seal of Orichalcos, aka load shedding. So let's do this.
All right. Hey, another thing about it, I think this is going to be the last one we are airing this year, if the schedule is going according to what I'm thinking. So, Happy New Year, I guess. Oh, it's been a crazy year.
Oh,
it's been a
right.
crazy year.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, because I was like, no, but we still have some other stuff we're going to shoot. But I guess with the uploading schedule,
So this may be the last one for this year. Might be. Hashtag. If that's the case, hey, this has been one crazy year. We started as a 2-some, became a 3-some, became a 4-some.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe I was lost. I'm late to the party. Everybody started without me.
You're definitely
What are you talking about? You've been doing this for years.
He's definitely the Bakura of the group, man.
Yeah.
He's been way before us. He's like.
Funny enough, I was actually thinking of this like during the week. You know who? If this was Young Justice, he would be Robin, because he's the youngest, but he's the most experienced.
Which Robin?
I know you like Tim Drake, but according to Young Justice animated series, you would be Dick Grayson.
I rock with Dick Grayson. I like Dick Grayson a lot. I love Dick Grayson, in fact.
Well, I think you thought we were comparing him to Damien. He was about to punch Saul in the throat.
I would have played the seal of Orichalcos so fast.
Hell no.
Which brings us back to a point. We are talking about the second part of the Oricalchos Arc. Cue the music. Zang, 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 zang. I don't care how many times Disney tries to stop me. I'm gonna be using all this time.
Does Disney own Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Right?
They own everything, and they're not doing anything with it.
Wait,
Jesus.
isn't Yu-Gi-Oh on Netflix though?
Not
Does
all
that-
of it, but I hear
Not
you.
not all of it. Remember that
Yeah, but I guess it's the same as with WB and like the Justice League animated series or whatever. Like Netflix has some of it, I guess.
I think
So I guess that's how that.
I think WB probably partnered with Netflix because there's a lot of content that's slowly creeping in there.
there was that scene, that movie they released. The lots of movies they released. The first movie they released, it was in partnership with Disney, was it not?
Which movie?
I don't know.
The first Yu-Gi-Oh movie.
The shining blue
Yeah, that-
blue eyes white dragon thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That's a long time ago, isn't
Well,
it?
Anyway, I just like Disney. Stop owning things. Like you got enough. It's enough now. It's fine.
Yeah.
So the last time we tried to upload, they said nope, flagged.
So what
So I had
happened?
to,
Like,
so I had to
immediately upload-
re-upload.
What happened? You tried to upload it and then you got a notification immediately, or
Yeah, no, Disney is very quick with the copyright strikes. Another thing, Disney, I think you have too many children. It's time to give some of them away. You're a parent that has 3,000 children. You can't attend to all of them. It's fine. Just give some of them away. Put them in foster homes. Let other creatives do things with these things. Because you own way too much. Like, this is kind of why you guys are failing right now. You can't pay attention. You're everywhere.
So was the strike based on your comment, or was it based on a thumbnail?
It was one of the clips I put up.
Yeah.
I'll show you the part. There's a scene where I was commenting about what happened when Obelisk the Tormentor was being summoned.
Oh, okay.
Now, when it comes to free use content, you have a limit of 10 minutes per podcast, divided less than 30-minute clips per session. So if 30-second clips. So if you have a clip of something, it needs to be less than 30 seconds
Yes.
that you can put up evenly throughout the entire podcast. So you can't just put 10 minutes of content and not say anything and then say it's still free use. That they'll strike that. So, but if you snip it up into little bits and pieces. So the one clip, I think I went to 29 point something seconds, and then they said,
Damn.
Oh, talking about.
I mean, it depends because I'm also a reaction channel, so it depends on what you use. Because sometimes they'll let stuff slide, and then other times they're just like, nope. So,
But I'm just going on the basis of that law. There's an international fair use law, so you can do that.
yeah, but fair use also. It's like it changes over the years, and
Yeah, it does.
also, it's like
So you used the clip of an existing IP,
Which I've been doing for years. It's not the first time. Look at the Kung Fu,
yeah.
the Kung Fu one. I've been using clips there.
I would assume they're just particularly anal.
Khala,
about
I thought
Yu-Gi-Oh.
they would strike us. I thought they would strike us for Ahsoka. Honestly.
Bruh.
The Star Wars. When you're talking about like, okay, you know what? Keep quiet because they might find it.
the Star Wars ones. There was another one that I used.
the
Wonder Woman.
One and Anakin one.
Okay, we're tangenting. Back to Yu-Gi-Oh.
Anyway, okay.
All right. So
last
last we left off. Draw Monster
Carlo.
See this guy behind me. That's the guy we saw on that. That's the guy we saw on that train. Which again, Weevil, why are you dueling on a moving train? But okay. And then the train goes off the rail, obviously, because no one's driving it.
Exactly.
I don't understand how Weevil's supposed to be smart. Like,
True.
I don't get it.
He's not.
Weevil racks are dumb for days. Sometimes I even wonder why Dats even let them take down Orichalcos. Like, I took your souls, you're too weak, I give them back. I think in the Japanese dub, it's like you are satisfied that the hatred they cultivated from claiming the Orichalcos and fighting again made their souls worthy of the great Leviathan. So this time he kept the souls, which is,
I guess so.
Dumb. But anyway.
Plots.
Darts, like the rest of us, didn't care about these two characters, and it was just like, you know what? Okay, let's see what they can do. Maybe they'll annoy Yugi for a couple episodes. It's fine.
Also, I love the fact that the biker gang is just totally okay, because I'm like, you guys think that you're so much better than everybody else at dueling, why wouldn't you just duel them right away? But they keep going like, no, let's give the weaklings a chance.
All the
Let's
time like this.
watch.
And they're busy analyzing it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, one and two, Leviathan needed souls, so they kind of had the attitude of, hey, they lose, we get a soul. They win, we get a soul. So maybe,
enough.
let's see.
All for Master
Otherwise,
Dots.
otherwise I have to duel Weevil in here, yeah, for like a whole duel, and I don't want to hear that.
Can someone just tell that kid to blow his nose? Gosh damn.
Wow.
God damn. You have sinus.
I remember
It's
last
vapor rub, dog.
I was editing the video last week, and you all are talking about my hate for Ishizu. It's like that. It's nothing compared to your hate for Joey.
Oh. But
Oh yeah, Pila, you got to give Joey props in this season.
yeah, I'm not
He-
gonna
he
lie.
He spanked
Yeah,
Rex. He spanked
me
Rex.
telling in this one.
And not, I think there was another podcast that was highlighting it. Not, if you paid careful attention, he's the only one of the top three that defeated the Musketeers flat out. All the other ones, it's less of a draw than a win.
Mm,
Then Yuki is the one who performed the worst because he lost, then won.
That's
true.
true. I think his rival was not much of a match for him.
Australian
Yeah, but-
Joey.
At this point,
Australia-
No, but like I love that duel. I want to tell you that is one of my favorite duels in all of Yu-Gi-Oh. You know why? Because at some point they said, they said, fuck these guys, bro. At some point they said,
I'm
you're
gonna
not
kick your
doing
ass.
This is a shonen manga. I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah, I think the creator of the show was like, damn, maybe I should incorporate that.
Them niggas was swinging. Like, it wasn't a duel anymore. They were
was a
punching
fluff
each
match.
other at some point.
But it wouldn't be me without a little bit of Joey hate. The season does get better when Joey's removed from the equation. Just saying.
Oh,
Just saying.
and I think
I'm just saying that duel
It
for
is a
me
good
was
duel.
hilarious. They were fist fighting over Mai. That was what was happening there.
Yes!
That was like two dudes.
But mine belongs to none of you.
It all, for all intents and purposes. Okay. Can someone look up how old was Australian Joey? Because the age gap might be the only reason.
I'm afraid. But here we go. What was his name? Valen.
Valen. Oh, you're looking it up. Cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that the clip that you sent us last week of the conversation between Joey and Kaiba, even though that's not so different from the original, like that dialogue is so, it's like a parody of itself, dog.
Guys,
Hey,
Valen is 16.
Yeah.
What the hell is happening?
Wow. So y'all are busy out here fighting for your cougar. Who doesn't even like any of you.
She likes Joey. Don't do that. She likes Joey. There's things going on with Joey. The reason she went to Oricalchos was because of Joey. That whole thing is Joey. She wants to duel Joey. Joey is the only reason that she is even with darts in the first place. And somehow Joey has a hold on her in her mind where she's like, I gotta beat Joey. Joey has to go down. Joey, dog, the whole Oricalchos. Joey.
Basically, two people that really have a thing for Joey is Mai and Raptor, because Raptor is like Joey's Kaiba, dog. Like, Raptor keeps coming back and saying, yo, I want to duel, dog. It's like,
You took
yo.
my card, bro. You took my card.
And then
You took my card, you took my respect.
And then to make it worse, he beats Raptor with the same card that he took from him, the blue eyes, by turning it into a damaged sword, and then having another warrior chop his dragons and his dinosaurs in half because of it. I would have been freaking out.
Hey,
I think you'd give up dueling at that point, eh?
And
he needs Vegeta in his corner just to make speeches. I will no longer live my life as your second. You have
but
taken my honor.
Conversation between Joey and Kaiba, bro. Like, yo, we need a private jet so that we can get somewhere, and I'll tell you all about it. And I'm like, yo, Kaiba's like, what? I don't have time for this.
you know,
I'm like,
Also,
wow.
Does Kaiba make up his mind on whether or not he believes in magic in this season? I can't even remember right now.
no,
No, at
and I'll
some
tell you why.
point he accepts it.
Oh no.
No, there's some point where he's just like, all right, this is what it
Souls.
is.
So he sees souls
Even-
leaving bodies. And he's still like, nah.
I like Darts makes fun of him at that very point near the end of the arc. We'll get to that. Dart points that out to them, like he's still saying that. You need a new catchphrase, Kaiba. Come on. That's what Dart says.
By the way, speaking
Hey,
of that,
Darts had bars, man.
dude,
Darts had bars.
Joey just tells you, we're still talking about Kaiba here. Joey just tells you that Yugi lost the duel and then he just lost a soul. Instead of freaking out about all of this, it's like, what? Yugi lost? He was only supposed to. Dude!
Is our rivalry some kind of joke to you? I thought you
He lost
committed.
his title. They weren't even dueling for a title. What title are you talking about?
Y'all don't even like Yugi like that. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all do not like Yugi like that. I feel like they weren't fighting hard to save Yugi.
They don't. Though. Oh, but the filler creators were like, we don't need this nigga. Like, just get him out of here.
Even the way that Yami says no to Yugi, it was so out of character because it's like y'all were on the same page. You were he for so long. And Yugi even was just like, bruh, what the hell is happening?
Even the episode where Yami is actually dueling Yugi, even though it was like a test of sorts.
Yeah,
the Yugi in that episode was not Yugi, dog. He was like Yami, you know what I mean? He was like Yami a bit. It's like, yeah, how does it feel right now? I'm like, you guys clearly don't like the pure Yugi. Like,
you know what I like is that when you see, Dart has always had this allure of composure throughout this entire arc. The moment Yami went out of his radar, he's like, bitch, Raphael, go there, go find out what's going on. Go, I need your eyes. I need my eyes there. Move. Do you hear me?
So I know these characters have to duel. I'm not trying to rewrite the show. I know they have to duel.
Yeah.
But if you are going to duel someone and you know they're going to use the seal of Orichalcos and your intention is to win, is that not murder? Does that not mean I'm going to kill you, essentially?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Yeah, okay, that's what it means, yes. But it's not the fault of the person who didn't play it.
So, like, okay, you know what? Okay, I'll let it go.
I'll
let it go.
You're right.
No, but I'm just
You're right,
saying, if you play it and I have to duel you and I lose, that's you killing me. At that point, it's kill or be killed.
My thing is like the issues of the world that we're dealing with should not be resolved with dueling in the first place. They should actually just get Kaiba's helicopter and go to Dodds and be like, give us our nigga, or we're calling the cops.
But
Let's reach that point.
That's what Joey was saying. Like, yo,
Yeah.
let's go. And Kaiba, I guess, just didn't.
What were the cops gonna do to a magical island? What were they?
And they tried. Don't forget that they tried. Okay.
Pella, the Leviathan could only be beaten by magic.
Let's fast forward because the first Yugi and Taya end up on Iron Heights Island, little plateau of things, where he gets a vision about this is where they first fought against the Great Leviathan and blah blah blah.
Just trying to show us that Yami and Taya, I think.
There was a lot of hints in this season.
Yeah, because that's like a Fred and Daphne type of situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever. Then
Again, attractive girl, but like boring character. Oof.
Then Ironheart says, "Go and get your soul tested." He fights against the little Yugi, fake Yugi, whatever. They have this little fake duel thing, and it's like, "Oh, look, you finished. You beat the darkness inside yourself by making the choice that is best for the world instead of your own selfish feelings." Which we'll pocket that for later because it's gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
And then
What I've noticed about Yami, Yami is one stubborn dude. Like, Joey beat him, he tried to make him snap out of it, he still didn't snap out of it. When he was with Taya tried to make him snap out of it. He fought Weibo. After that, he still didn't snap out of it. It's like, yo, Yami, relax.
No, Pella, remember when he was draw Monster Card? There's a point where he freaking tells he tells Taya, let go of me. He was about to draw another monster card.
And then we get to the point where Raphael is there. He sees this whole mess. It's like, there's this valley. There's this old man. There's this young girl. It's like, oh, shit, it's Ironhide. You know what? can you please take that Orichalcos stone on your neck and throw it into the middle of the valley? I don't know how strong. You see this? You see how buff Raphael is? That's the way he threw that rock straight into the middle of the valley and then darts with his dark magic. Arise, ancient guardian of the Orichalcos. Out comes this gigantic monster knight thing.
This confused me.
Which wants to duel. That's other thing. Like, you could just cut the pharaoh in half.
No, I don't think it wanted to duel. I think it was just trying to punch the pharaoh, and the pharaoh was dueling. I was like, Pharaoh, this is not the time to play Yu-Gi.
Did. And then it summoned Orichalcos Gygas.
Yeah, but I'm saying Orichalcos Gygas wasn't dueling. There was no turns. This thing was just swinging for the fences. And this thing said, I don't care about no duel. I'm here to kill you. And then Yami, I play all of them, bro. Play every monster you have.
Yeah, I was saying there was the big ugly purple monster with the big ass helmet, and then it summoned the unkillable monster Gygas.
But Gygas wasn't dueling, bro. I promise.
It kept dying and coming back with more attack points. Yugi blew it up. It comes back. It hits the pharaoh.
I didn't feel like
that. And then Ironhide says, like, you know what? I need to go give this card back to the pharaoh. He runs out, and then Dust is like, and there are no interruptions in my duel.
Die.
Orichalcos magic from afar. Strike him with lightning.
I just want to say something though, like about Ironhide. Like, there's just two things that I want to say. One, is he like Obi-Wan Kenobi from A New Hope type of situation, wearing a cloak and being mysterious? Yes. And then the other thing is, Yami, you just met this guy. You're willing to give him your card? Like, you just met this guy.
Tobias was divorcing. He was like, "Bitch, I'm not playing." Well, you play the Dragon.
Yeah.
You want me to listen to a man who used the seal of Orichalcos?
But this is when you get to see that Darts wasn't fucking around. Like, Darts was not playing around in this. Because he murks an old man, and then he murks a child.
He murks a dog. Then the child. They're like, Pharaoh, take this card. And then
I was like, yo, not even Merrick killed. Like, Pegasus didn't kill nobody. Merrick didn't kill nobody.
Please, that ain't about that life. You see that man?
That's true.
And then we get to then Yugi has his heartfelt apology. Take me back to Bias. I need you, baby. I'll be good. Listen, I never say sorry. You're the only one I say sorry to. Like, all right, let's kick Dot's ass. You remember what he did to your eye? Don't you want to have payback? You know what?
Hey, Tobias was beefing. Like, if Tobias was like a person and not a monster, I'm pretty sure he would have run up to Darts immediately. Like, he would have been like, I don't care about this dude.
He does. Look. Okay, after this whole mess, he gets the card back, and then he goes back to the real world. Then they end up dueling in the big tower, where in Kaiba's American offices somehow, because they flew all the way there. Never mind the fact that Kaiba beat Alistair in a duel in the middle of the sky. You thought the duel on a train was bad.
But
but I think the thing is with Alistair, right? With Alistair, he kind of struck me as the kamikaze. Like, he was like, if I don't win, this play needs to go down with Kaiba boys. Like, I need to destroy them. So I kind of understood that. Oh, okay. I did not understand Weevil, because I'm like, Weevil does not strike me as the person who's self-sacrificial at all.
Agree. But this is the fight where I was telling you guys that I think Kaiba was left at 100 points at a point, no?
Yeah, it was. This was the one.
Yeah, it was this one.
All right.
Where
he says a hilarious line later that I just laughed at. Oh my god! But we'll talk about it when we get there.
But when he lands, and then of course the 3 dragons help him land. That's another thing. Do you see the power of Delulu? He will never accept it. But 3 grown-ass dragons have no plane land. Still, it must have been some sort of trick.
Guys, can you please remind me? Like, did Kaiba? Was there like a sense of urgency when after the duel for Kaiba?
Well, I think he was still mad at Darts for the company thing, but I think also you get like in his actions and the way he's behaving, not in what he's saying, but in the way he's behaving, you see that he wants this thing to be over now. I think there's like some realization in the back of his head where I'm just like, okay, maybe this is for real because like magic or no, this guy tried to sink my plane.
So I meant as the plane was going down after that fight with.
Yeah, I was busy holding the thing, and then out came. Okay, I don't know if you've seen the abridged version.
I'm watching through it now. I'm trying to get through it now.
Because at that point, he just says like, it's like this dream I had with in the last minute, 3 legendary dragons came up to life, and oh my god, this is happening! And the dragons fly up, and you just hear Kaiba in the saying, yes, 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 and then you just see the pharaoh in time is like, Taya, do you hear that? Yeah, do you see that? Do you? Oh, see what? Those 3. Oh, do you mean I see those 3 legendary dragons having the plane down and instead of Kaiba having what seems to be the best orgasm in his entire life? Oh, okay. Thank goodness. I thought I was the only one. I thought I was the only one. And then he comes out. I'm now a member of the Mile High Club. It's like, Kaiba, do you know what the Mile High Club is? Beating someone in a duel in this plane? Yes, we'll let you believe that. It's okay.
But then it seems like in the abridged version they make him believe in magic. So
yeah, in the abridged version. In the abridged version, not in the abridged version, and in the manga, Kaiba is a believer. It's like, okay, there's magic going on, bitch. I still don't care. In the dub, some sort of trick, deluding for days, and it works because
Kaiba and Yami are the most dramatic characters in this. Like sometimes when I'm trying to catch up to these episodes so that I can, push a bit, I'll be busy working, and so I'm just listening to the audio. The only 2 dramatic voices are, I will stand by them, and then the other one is like, you are after my company. Sometimes it's just talking to Mokuba. Mokuba's like, yo, Kaiba, what you gonna have for lunch? I don't know. Some sandwich. I'm like, dude, relax. It's your little brother.
No, Joey gets dramatic. Joey gets his drama on too. I'm telling you, right? That duel with Valen, like straight up fist fight.
It's a really, and I hate to admit it.
So they finally get to
the calmest person is probably Tristan and Duke are very calm. Everybody else is just.
We already had Duke, and I forgot the little girl's name. Do they do Australian guy? Did you guys already cover
Rebecca.
And he kicks the asses, and he's like, it's so one-sided that he says, no, the Orichalcos doesn't need weak souls. Fuck it, let's go. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And wasn't the point of Duke to wasn't he stayed because he had to protect the professor, right?
Yeah.
Something
So I
like
guess that didn't work, I guess.
So much
Well,
for
I mean,
that.
I feel sorry for Tristan, bro. He has to fight so many people.
I know you're the muscle, but wow. Yeah, no, you really put yourself in a corner. You should have started dueling, my guy.
Yeah. Anyway,
You got yourself a dual disc, my guy.
Okay, can you also talk about how Seto Kaiba, like, how many times do you guys have to get back together for you to guys split up again and again and again? When are you gonna get the point where it works best when you guys stick together as a group?
I'm
These are your
Kaiba.
homies.
I decide my fate.
These are your homies. Relax. They're not even after your money. Like,
Yeah.
relax.
Oh crap! Oh great! Dogfest continues. I recently found out what dog means. By the way,
What does it mean?
What?
you know it's funny that this is the fruit cake of the group that actually find out what this means. Dog means whale penis.
Oh.
Oh. So
I
every
don't
time
know
we
what
watch
to do with that information because I've been called that so many times.
So every time we watch Ed and Eddie and Kevin talks to hey dorks talks to Ed and Eddie, that's what he meant.
They're calling them whale penis. Basically, a giant dick.
That's become a way more creative insult now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Dogfest continues, and Kaiba buys a car in a moment of flexing in the middle of a city.
Most expensive says keep the change and.
Oh no! Let's not forget, Yugi and Kaiba go into this building, try and hack the the main supercomputer to find out who the hell stole his company, only to find out, oh no, link it to this company, Parages Industries, which is run by a picture of darts. Obviously, we all knew that, but like, it's darts. And
No,
then
you know what was crazy about that sequence is Rebecca hacking khalacorp from just like a vent somewhere. I'm like, dog, how does your security work?
How weak is the security?
they're trying to show how smart Rebecca is. Let's give props to Rebecca instead of discounting Kaiba.
Everybody in my IT department is fired.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it students.
No. He's gonna go in there and he's like, I'm gonna lay this card face down. Reveal, you're all fired card. This makes sure that you're all expelled from the building and you never return. Go get other jobs. Cape flap as I walk out.
You know?
Cape flap.
Mokuba walks in. No, guys, Seto doesn't mean it.
Good luck, guys. It's a new job.
Yeah.
Mokuba, don't talk to the help. We have to go.
Well, is Mokuba meant to be like cute? Is he meant to be like I don't get his.
He's supposed to be Kaiba's humanization. He's supposed to be the reason you like Kaiba. Without him, Kaiba he's a villain.
Yeah, he's a dork.
But
big dork.
This very well? You know who did this very well? Kubo. Kenpachi had that girl, but we still like Kenpachi separately as an individual. We didn't need that girl.
Because
Kenpachi wasn't a dick though. Like the thing is, Kaiba's actively talks smack. He actively taunts people. Like Zaraki didn't do that.
Zaraki is a combat fanatic. Kaiba can be and has been actively antagonistic on the group.
Also, Zaraki will respect you. Like if you have strength, he'll respect you. Like Kaiba respects no one. Like if you replace Zaraki and Kaiba would be talking smack to Ikkaku. He would be talking smack to Makimoto. He would be talking smack to all of the Gotei 13. Even Genryusai, Kaiba would be saying, "You're nothing, old man." The whole Gotei 13 will just be like, "Yo, this guy again." Yo.
Oh God, not him. Is he dead? I mean, he survived.
I don't believe in this Bankai nonsense, but I'll draw my sword anyway.
You've revealed my face down sword. Bro, what?
Then, I wanted to add, the moment they found out Darts 2 form, Vision Time, appears on top of his Great Leviathan. And it's like, oh, look, it's me. I'm the big bad guy. Hi, Tobias. How's your eye? And Tobias on sight. He didn't wait like, oh, wait, you can tell me to attack. What is it like?
Summoned himself.
Tobias on sight like, fire!
With all the smoke, Darts, I'm out for you, bruh.
Yo!
Say one thing one more time.
Tobias summoned himself. Like, the only Yu-Gi-Oh card to ever do that. He was just like, I don't need to do this. I'm here.
And to show the meme, it's like he was the only dragon to survive. He was on the ground, and then they had this big beam battle, and then it ended up as a draw somehow. So, yeah, Tobias is like, bitch, me and you.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I think it's because the Egyptian god card. We just came from the Egyptian god cards, so the hype was real. The Waking Dragons, they were okay.
Yeah,
they were nowhere near dragon level. They were
no Cypher. They were no Ra.
They
were no Ra. They were no Obelisk. Like
they didn't even have the drama.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll call them knights later, but I don't know. They just didn't do the thing.
So what happened next was then we had the final duels. We have Joey having his fist fight with Valen.
Yeah, and this is when the Mai thing becomes weird, because when he duels Mai, when she beats him or whatever, because also I was just like, this is how I know it was a fist fight. Joey was dizzy when he was dueling Mai. I was like, you guys weren't dueling, you were just punching each other.
What was Mai? Sorry to try and hash this up. What was Mai's motivation for joining the seal, or as in joining the Orichalcos gang?
It's kind of the same thing that Weevil was going through, where apparently, even though like it didn't make any sense because she was like winning on lower circuits, like she was just destroying duelists left and right. But then people would be gossiping about her and saying, "Oh, Mai was nothing. Did you hear she lost to Joey Wheeler?" And then she'd be like, "Joey Wheeler." And then she was like all isolated, alone, having nightmares about Merrick, which is understandable. But it was just like, bitch, we were all in the shadow. We were all in the shadow realm.
Majin Vegeta vibes.
Yeah, that's what we said last week. I wanted to say last week.
We were all there. We were all there. I don't know why you feel special. We were all there. Pella, Yugi even jumped in front of a fireball for you. So I don't know why you're taking this to heart. Anyway.
And we brought you back to life, girl.
Yes.
And we also did mention that she was number 8 and she was bothered by people she won to. Like, you won. And you're bothered by this loser who's talking smack about you.
Like that's when she needed to be. She needed to have an inner Kaiba. She needed to have an inner Kaiba. Like she needed to walk up to this dude and just be like, "Your cards trash. Your dueling style trash. Your dual disc trash. Me, I'm tight as fuck."
So honestly, you know what? Now that I think about it, I genuinely think that they must have taken bits and pieces from the margin thing. This whole Orichalcos sign on people's foreheads and
no, but they've been doing that. They've been doing that since the beginning. You remember there was the glowing eyeball?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I just like that's, and I'm saying her whole obsession was with Joey. Like that's why when she duels him, and then she's like, "Oh, Joey, you've made me see the light and everything," and I'm like, "Oh, it took him losing his soul. Okay, fine." And then she does a whole 360, tries to go do what's his face, blonde hair, Raphael. And Raphael just spanks her immediately.
Yeah, off screen even.
You're not worth my time. It's like not only does he beat her,
like a Mari slash.
One second, guys.
No, not a problem. Yeah, you said?
No, I was saying not only does he smack his ass, he takes her unconscious, her soulless body, puts it in the elevator to make sure that the moment it opens, it collapses on Yugi. I was like,
damn.
That's going to be nice psychological damage. Let me just do that.
And that's why I'm just like, she has to be 18. It does not work any other way. I'm sorry.
But I think we need to give Raphael credit, guys. Like, this guy is one of the best sub-bosses we have in this entire show. Like, he's on point. For the most part.
Well, everybody says his dueling strategy in real life is nonsense, but like, yeah, as a character.
Well, everybody's dueling strategy in real life is nonsense. I mean, have you seen? Imagine having to punch someone in a duel.
Dragon flame fist.
Boo!
Yeah.
And now I've done 600 attack. Down 600 life points.
When I was actually watching Yugi versus Weibo, and Weibo's like, "No, but you don't have any turns left." And then Yami's like, "No, I still have another turn left." I'm like, you see.
You can't attack, but you can play a magic card. So that's why it was valid. It's just that to draw that card specifically is like, wow, Berserker Soul.
At the same time, for Joey to have an exact card that's needed to give him a suit of armor.
Yeah.
Was he preparing?
Right?
No, Kaiba says the most brilliant line when they get to darts. I don't know how far we are in the whole final duels.
Oh, we've got 10 minutes until we lose one of our co-hosts, so I don't know if you'll be able to get there.
We'll see. Cross fingers. We'll cross fingers. Anyway, okay, let's just say it anyway, because we're there practically. I love how Kaiba's like, you don't understand. When you're dueling me, I'm undefeated. I draw the card that I need at the very moment that I needed.
When I'm about to lose, I draw the very card that I need. That's what he said.
Is that not the heart of the cards,
It
Kaiba?
is.
Is that not the heart of the cards?
It's the heart of the narcissism. It's the narcissism of the cards. You see how we've got Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego?
Yeah.
We've got heart of the cards and we've got heart of the narcissism.
Okay. All right, let's get to the darts duel, because that's the best. That's by far one of my favorite parts, and it also shows the type of villain Darts is. Darts literally mastered every single aspect of Duel Monster and how to manipulate it to his favor. That's what you learn in this duel.
I don't know. I feel like he's just mastered the art of cheating better than anyone else.
Exactly. That's how I'm saying. He mastered all the aspects so he can manipulate it to his advantage.
No,
Yeah,
because
he
I'm
just keep coming up with new rules, basically.
That's what Orichalcos is. The Orichalcos makes him unbeatable.
Were they tag teaming him? Was he just alone?
No, he was alone and he was dueling Kaiba and Yugi.
At the same time.
How does that even work?
Well, there's a three-way duel. They've happened before. Remember during the other filler arc when Tristan was possessed by the 5 board members, and Joey and Yugi ended up dueling against him.
What I mean is, like, how do the turns work?
I guess basically it's a
circle.
robin. It's a circle.
Yeah.
So if Darts goes first, then it's Kaiba, then it's Yugi, then it's Darts,
So
then it's Kaiba.
if
Doesn't Darts go twice?
No, he doesn't go twice in this case.
Oh, my bad.
No, or you see, he is supposed to theoretically, when Tristan was playing, he played all the things to his favor, so he gets 2 turns per every one of these people's turns, and he got double the life points that everybody else had because it's 1 against 2. Daz was like, I don't need those life points. Life points for who? Yeah. No, don't worry, I can play a cycle.
I know, but that means he's cocky, bro. Like, you think you're gonna win against those cards?
That's what his opening 10 is the best dialogue I've ever heard from Darts. Like first Kaiba says, like, I'll start things off, stand back. I play this card that allows me to summon Paladin of White Dragon, and then I'll sacrifice it to summon my Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's like, wow! And then he says, as much as I'd love to blast you, I'm not permitted since it's my first test, so I'll let my pastor take it from here. And then, like, you guys like, yes, you never survive against a combined deck. Look, I play Black Luster Ritual, which allows me to summon Black Luster Blader. And like, Boki was like, wow, they summoned 2 powerful monsters in the opening 10. Woo! And then you hear Darts like, those monsters could work for your little card tournaments. But I'm afraid I play a different game. A game in which the winner takes all, and the loser pays the ultimate prize, and then the Orichalcos theme plays in the background. Like, okay, remember when I talked about how Slifer the Sky Dragon was the most dramatic summoning ever? Like, it's the most dramatic summoning. That's what I said. But the most dramatic scene in this entire Yu-Gi-Oh! That's playing the scene of Orichalcos. It was like he lifts the card up.
Winner takes all.
A whole hurricane happens inside the building. All the candles blow out. All the candles.
Just give me a second. I'll be back.
All right.
And then, this card was forged from the darkness itself. Behold, the card that was born from the beginning of the power that was forged from the dawn of time. The very power that shall strip you of your soul. Oh yeah, to quote that Kaiba's panic from his lead. Why was he panicking when he saw the scene of Orichalcos?
He's even like, oh no.
The scene of Orichalcos. But
He knows.
He knows, and they know that he knows.
Yeah, I just feel like it's because he can't. It's like his friendship with Yugi. He can't admit that Yugi is a homie.
You know,
he just can't.
And this is the very scene where he looks at everybody and he smiles, and then everybody has a heart attack. Did you feel that? That sudden drop in the
But that card was such a cheating card. Like when I think back to it, I was like, bro,
card of them all.
Like it's like now magic cards don't work. Why? Seal of Orichalcos. Now trap cards don't work.
And then
Seal of Orichalcos.
And then to make it worse, he summons Orichalcos Gygas, and then he pays 500 life points to summon Orichalcos Qtora. And let me tell you something. You are talking about how much all these cards play. The Qtora is the cheatiest card I've ever seen in my entire life. All my damage is absorbed by my Qtora. My Qtora absorbs all the damage. All the damage is absorbed by my Qtora. Qtora.
Yeah, and then finally get Qtora. When Yugi finally gets Qtora, what happened? You activated his special ability. I was like, bruh, come on.
Shunaros. And Shunaros, okay, here's the thing. I read up that card. Qtora's, all the damage that Qtora absorbs, it becomes the attack and defense power of Orichalcos Shunaros. That's why when it came up as that big thing, it had an attack potential of 20,000. But what they don't tell you is that every time it attacks, the damage that it inflicts is taken away from its attack points. That's why you saw that. I don't know if you've noticed. If you'll notice in the duels that you see the attack points go down, they keep going down every time it attacks. So when it attacked the Mirror Force Dragon that Kaiba summoned, it had 10,800 attack points, so it cut that down, and then it took out Kaiba from the duel. And then can you also talk about how much that is a villain. He's not like you're there to do. He's like, I want to use every form of manipulation I can think of. I'm going to show you your own comrades.
I mean, props
True.
to Kaiba. Kaiba was just like, this is a trick, Yugi. We have to attack them. I don't. And people are like, yo, Kaiba, they could be like, I don't care. I don't know these people. That's not Yami. Like, yeah, he can go. That's fine. I don't care.
The way
But also going like Pegasus, no, Dot's backstory. From what I remember, weren't like people who had evil in their hearts like affected by something, but he was not. So he was not evil at the time. So what changed?
Oh no, the
Orichalcos.
The Orichalcos selected him to act as its avatar, basically.
Okay.
So it wanted him to carry out the mission of unleashing the Great Leviathan. So he succeeded the first time around, but then he was pushed back by the legendary dragons and the dragon armies, as invoked by Ironhide. The battle ended up as a draw. They depowered the great Leviathan and literally threw it under the ocean and then threw a city on it. People think like, oh wow, Atlantis is coming from the ocean. It's like, no, that Atlantis was literally the seal keeping the Oricalchos trapped.
Right.
It's also this weird propaganda thing where he thinks he's wiping the world of all evil, but he's actually the evil. Apparently.
He is actually the evil, yeah.
Like, that's the thing. That's why I used to get like annoyed at like Raphael and like Valen and like Tristan, and they're like, we're changing the world. It's like, are you? Really?
Yeah, are you?
Just say you want revenge.
Raphael kind of sounds like
which also brings him to the fact that Raphael's backstory. There he is digging up the dirt to find the skeleton of your parents.
Yeah, also I don't understand him because I'm like, there's a boat accident. Who's the villain most associated with water?
No.
Duh. Doesn't take Sherlock Holmes, bro.
But then it's like, oh, you poor thing, you must accept that you're
Pella, that's also where Dodge goes full super villain, and I'm just like, bro, can you just stop with this? Well, I'm wiping the world of evil, because like every tragedy and backstory that happened in the three people's lives, that was all Darts.
All of them.
Your parents. I framed you. I took your brother and killed him. It's just like what?
Because you want to get rid of evil.
And then he gets all angry. Then Raphael gets all angry and gets his soul taken. I mean, also the other thing that would have been a red flag, like, wow, okay, your guardian Iatos has been watching over you for decades, but then the moment you play the Seal of Orichalcos, you get given a new evil guardian Dread Scythe, and he's like, oh yeah, it's not bad, it's fine.
Well, I did like his line where he told Yami, is like, you play the Seal of Orichalcos once and now you're an expert.
Wait, before load shedding kicks in, I just want to put on the record, the way Yugi wins, it makes no sense. Just so it's in the record, but it makes no sense. But you guys know. You know.
I want
to. The math is not mathing. Literally.
This is the most plot armiest season of them all.
No,
it's such a, you know what?
Yugi creates a new numerical system, basically.
Yes. Wow. Beyond infinity to kill this big thing.
It's the wildest shit I've ever seen.
That's what I also like about the Great Leviathan. It's like, oh, okay, wait, you lost the duel Darts. It means you need to pay up with your soul, bitch. And it literally came and ate the soul himself. It's like, whoa,
I was like, if that was in the manga, there would be all sorts of maimed body parts and all sorts of things going on over there. I mean, like, yeah, I get it. I don't understand how, I mean, Yugi practically won through the power of friendship. But I was just like, yeah, I mean, Darts at this point was also cheating. Like the fact that he got a snake that has infinity life points, I didn't understand how that happened. But I also don't understand how Yugi won. Because basically they attacked infinity with infinity.
+1.
I think what happened was the main writer of this filler arc quit at the last minute. You know what, guys? I quit. Like, no, wait. Okay, let's make stuff up. Infinity.
Plus
Yeah.
Fusion Knight, Knight of Destiny,
No,
Sword
but
of
I mean,
Sword.
the whole
Yes.
arc, people been cheating. Like, for example, them
they have-
dragons. It feels like they can do anything.
Them dragons
They
make
can
no
do
sense.
anything. They can do anything,
And then to show that it stopped. This is from that. If you pay attention from the moment the duel ended, that's ended anything duel related from Yu-Gi-Oh when it comes to kind of material ever. Because after that, it became a big ass. I play this. Come forth, my knights! Attack the great Leviathan. That thing was the size of Joburg. I don't know what they thought.
also,
that-
I'm just like, Darts, if the whole point was to summon the great Leviathan, why don't you just give your soul to the Leviathan and summon it once? Why all this subterfuge?
Yeah.
It needed the 3 legendary duelists plus the 10 million other souls he's been collecting over the years.
No, but
Don't
he
get it
summons it
twisted.
with just
But
himself at the end. He retcons his whole plan.
You know, no, no. He not only does it retcon, he at some point after he lost, Merrick came and whispered to his ear, if you fuse with your monster, then you can be able to fight them directly. But
Yeah.
tell me, isn't that a carbon copy and paste of what Merrick was doing with the Wind Dragon of Ra?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And then I will destroy the pharaoh.
Why is that? No, that's your catchphrase. Sorry. No, what gets me going is that there's a
Merrick
part.
sues for copyright infringement.
There's a
Takes
part
Darcy to
where
court.
eventually, he gets his. He somehow gets his Egyptian god cards back. He's like, oh, my puzzle is reacting to something. Oh, few of my Egyptian god cards. But he's devoured them. Must have transferred the power to the great Leviathan, and then he feeds them the good energies of all these 10 million souls that were trapped. Like, think of all the light in your life. Think of all the people that love you.
This arc is
was-
Boo Saga plagiarism, dog.
Yo,
I'm not even
it's
gonna
like,
lie.
Bona.
The seal, Majin Buu, even
No.
when Yugi and them are brought back, doesn't that remind you of Boo Gohan? All of that whole vibe.
How about the moment that the Millennia Puzzle repels the seal of Orichalcos because the Pharaoh was having a depression bout. I remember there was a part where Darkus was doing every trick in the book. He was literally mind screwing the Pharaoh. It's like, look at what you've done with your life. Don't you want to make this world better? Everything you've done has made it worse. You are doing this. Give up, Pharaoh.
But I don't want to like that. But to me, I was confused as to why the Pharaoh was even thinking about it, because I'm just like, Pharaoh, you can just point to everything this guy has done up until this point and just be like, dog, you're clearly evil. Like,
I think he also showed him a glimpse of his past, and it's like, you calling me evil? Look at the things you've done to your world.
I think Raphael sort of messed them up from that initial duel that they had, because ever since then he's been considering whether he's evil or not.
Also, what happened to the Millennium items, bro? Just get the people with Millennium items. Be like, yo, we've got this guy who's running around with the seal. Let's get rid of this guy.
No. He wants that soul that has been powering up for the last 5,000 years. And I'm thinking, Bakura, quote unquote, was still chilling. I was like, where's Bakura this entire season? Like, bitch.
No, Pella Merrick, if he's good Merrick, I feel like he should have shown up with his rod or whatever to do something.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Or Ishizu.
They gave it to the Pharaoh.
Yeah.
But I guess at that time it was just about us seeing the brilliance of Kaiba and Yami, I guess, as a team.
True. So then we get a spirit bomb.
Which is another Buu Saga homage, I guess.
It is.
It is, because then we have Vegeta and Goku fighting against the ultimate evil. And here we've got
Joey is there too, guys. Come on.
Joey is Gohan.
And to show how much even the Egyptian
don't
gods
do Gohan like that. Come on.
Even the Egyptian gods don't give a damn about Joey. Did you notice that when they rescued all those three guys, and then they landed them down on a bubble, Kaiba and Seto were like standing upright. No, not Joey. Joey can fall. It's okay. I'm like, what the hell is it? Who is this peasant?
That was also weird because I was just like, so it's just magic now. We just do it. We just do
Yes.
it magic.
Yeah,
And-
we did magic.
At that point, you can see the pharaoh was spamming all the ability of his Millennium Puzzle. The gods may need my. Okay. No, the way
And he
that.
can fly. He can
Really?
fly.
Vana. The way
He fly now?
I also appreciate how dramatic the Egyptian gods were. Like, we are here, bitch. And then the Great Leviathan is like, I'm a dip. Bitch, get back here.
Which I was like, I'm confused because isn't the Leviathan stronger than the god
And then
card?
they were like, we're opposing that. That tells like the way does is like you dare challenge the Great Leviathan, you have a lot to learn, Pharaoh. The way that Leviathan whipped its head back and then roared, that whiplash would have snapped my neck clean off my body. And there he stood, sitting there. I was like, I'm thinking of that. How hard must that be drifting when the thing was busy moving its head around like that?
Well, he's weird in purple, so I'm sure he doesn't care.
And then, then comes the dramatic speech. My Great Leviathan was supreme even before your Egyptian gods were born, and he shall be supreme even after they are long gone. Now, my Leviathan, attack! And then we hear what must be the most closest thing to a Dragonball Z Kamehameha moment in my entire life. Even with the music. Obelisk, Fist of Fury.
No, you guys, it went full DBZ, yo.
And then,
There was no dueling.
That's
was
a
a
first
beam strike.
attack.
There was no dueling.
Raw,
There was
ignite
dueling.
your mighty blaze cannon.
All we needed was like a side Dragon Ball Z character to be like, oh my gosh, do you feel that power?
And then the beam of light happening and everything.
No, and then we needed,
the US
and
Army.
then what we needed is a freeze frame where it's like Yugi has used the power of the god card.
Yeah.
He has charged it up to the maximum level. The Leviathan plans to strike back, but will Yugi have enough power to stop the Leviathan? Find out next time. In the next
Looking back at it now, you guys like the plagiarism is lit. It is lit, yo.
Then there's a beam battle. Then the Great Leviathan gets blown up.
Maybe that's why I like this arc so much.
That's why.
It's Yu Gi Oh! If Yu Gi Oh! was Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
It's you, yeah. It's
Hey,
Dragon
Pella,
Ball.
I mean, you know, what's this? Darts had a lot of Frieza vibes to him, you know?
Yo.
But also, I think Tebello mentioned Lord of the Rings. I'm seeing Star Wars.
There's Lord of the Rings, there's Star Wars. Because at some point there was like all his monsters were all over the world collecting souls. And then to prove your point when you're talking about what's happening to the police, Tristan and Teo went to the cops and said, "Hey, there's this thing happening." It's like, don't worry. Soon we'll all become born of the Great Leviathan. And you just see that that has corrupted all the cops.
Oh, no.
Pilla's gone.
Pilla's gone. Damn.
Damn it. I thought he survived.
You know, I was
Yeah,
hoping.
me too.
I was hoping.
And none of us actually wanted to say anything because we didn't want to jinx it, I think.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. But I think he said his piece. I think that's.
Yeah.
I mean, just quick shout out to the military who said that we, believe it or not, but this all depends on a card game. And I was like, yo, like, I think part of the thing that makes this season so funny and like so fun is that it starts calling out a lot of stuff about Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the military was like, we need your cards to help save the world, and it's like, does that make any sense?
And then I need you to take.
Do you hear yourself speak, sir?
I think Kaiba says that. I think Kaiba says, "Are you
we've
hearing yourself?"
We've got an aircraft carrier and all these fleets of ships and everything, and then you want Kaiba to take his helicopter to fly into a place which not only does it look like there's a hurricane, it seems like there's 3 gigantic tornadoes with gale force winds happening right next to that island. And they're like, nope, take your chopper and fly there. And then we have that whole speech when when Daz is busy praying to the altars, like before the end, the seas will rise and the skies shall fall. Only then will the very like this whole hurricane thing. Don't you need his souls? I thought it would have made this. I thought you'd made at least a way perfectly safe for them to land properly. But no. Hurricane wins. Mokuba face planting on Tristan's crotch.
Which
and which makes me wonder, like Kaiba's busy sitting. Kaiba must have the best employees in the world for him not to be able to know them by name. Like, what's taking so long? I'm sorry, Mr. Kaiba, but this weather's making this travel very difficult indeed. It's like, why would I agree? It's like, you have an army. Why don't you get specialists why don't you get the Coast Guard to fly in storms? I'm just an employee, damn it.
Dude, I'm in accounting. I don't understand why I'm flying shit.
This is khalacorp, where we do everything. Everything.
khalacorp for the win.
It's like, so, like, imagine that interview. Kaiba's sitting there. So, what are your special skills? I crunch numbers. I'm great with numbers and all of that stuff. I'll make sure that the books are right. Can you fly planes through hurricanes, though?
Yeah?
Why would I?
Yeah. I need this job, so yeah.
I'm sure Mokuba, when he said, was like, whatever you do, just agree to it. Every little demand he says, okay? you need a decent accountant. Just say yes. I'll take care of everything else. Okay, so can you fly into a hurricane? Yes. Can you duel? Yes. If you survive 3 turns against me, then you've got the job. Oh, crap again. Not again, Kaiba.
I'm sure when he said yes, he was
the tormentor.
Like Kaiba during a hurricane are slim to none. Then Dats appears. It's like, damn it.
You know?
Yeah, like he was signing the contract. He was like, that will never happen. There'll be a tornado. He's joking, right? And I'm sure the other Kaiba employees are like, hey, bro, I don't know what to tell you.
No, they all thought he's joking up until Pegasus did his thing, and then everything from there on was, oh crap. I'm not sure about this. My job security. Oh crap. Do I still need to work here?
How good is the healthcare?
So where were we? We've been going around in circles in this episode. I love it.
I guess we can say we spoke about how.
We're basically at the end because we spoke about how.
We spoke about them landing and Joey, being sidelined.
By the gods, even that was the biggest disrespect. The three legendary knights of Atlantis, or the 3 dragons, showed Joey more respect than the Egyptian gods.
Well, they know Joey. The Egyptian gods don't know Joey, and also the Egyptian gods were just like, we have to clean up these dragons' mess. Of course, I'm not respecting nobody.
Again, Pharaoh, don't you dare come. Oh, can you also talk about how? I can't believe I almost forgot that part. Remember how last week I was saying that the Dark Magician was all pissed off that Yugi lost because you are sitting at this duel? It's like, Tobias, what the hell is your problem?
Yes.
And then to show just how pissed he was, the only time he reappeared was in the duel against Raphael. And it combined with Tobias. It's like, this time I'm going to make sure you do your job right. Do you hear me?
This is how you do.
And that.
This is how you do.
And to show just how petty the Dark Magician was, it attacked Guardian Iatos, the very monster that beat Yugi. Is like, it killed that one. It's like, when? Not when. I mean, from the moment when Iatos attacked the Dark Magician and it was looking at him like this, when the shot shattered, I was like, more? There's some beef. There's some back.
Yeah, no, the Dark Magician was just like, me, I'll get you.
And then it's like, when it's my turn. Iatos, no! They wanted to highlight that like,
No, the Dark Magician had a Kaiba moment. The Dark Magician had a Kaiba moment. It was like, you do to. Okay, noted.
What?
Like, okay, there's no Yugi. It's just you, Yami. All right, let's do this. Let me show my true colors out here.
But like, to show how pissed off. when Yugi played the Eye of Tobias, it was a dark magician that shot the beam up into the sky with his wand. If you pay attention to that moment, I played the Eye of Tobias. Tobias, come! The dark magician was pissed.
No, big mad. He was like, how? Oh,
What?
okay, sure. Okay, you're gonna do this to me. You're gonna do this to Yami.
Is Iatus, is that you? Bah! Who
Yeah.
else? Who else?
Yeah.
Who else? When Dreadset came out, I was like, Dreadset, I ain't got beef with Dreadset. Dreadset is your own. It's your own mama issues acting up on you. So Iatus, go clean up your own mess. I'm done with it. Dark Magician is out. Peace. Next time you better never lose again. Do you get me, Pharaoh? Yes.
Yeah, man, great arc though. Obviously, you hella inconsistencies. I think the rules have never made sense so far from what I've seen.
This is rules broke for. This is where they prioritized entertainment over rules.
It was definitely entertainment over
And it paid off because it was one of the most entertaining seasons. I remember you're comparing this arc to the Freezer arc or something. But like, Daz is definitely the Freezer of this arc.
Oh no, I was saying he's got Freezer vibes to him, big time.
Yeah, for me it's like he's the cell of this particular Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh
series.
yeah, I guess so.
Because Merrick was the Freezer. Merrick has the backstory here. Merrick knows all about the legend of the Pharaoh and everything. Daz has got a job to do. It's like, bitch, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm going to manipulate you. I'm going to make you feel bad about yourself.
Except like when they did the end and he was like, "Oh, Dots was a good guy." I was like, that makes no sense. I was like, no, you cannot just tell me that everything Dots did was just erased in J. And he was just in control by the Orichalcos. Bro, Dog felt so present when he was doing, like, they didn't have a moment where he looked like he was being mind controlled. There was no, transition.
He was aware of what he was doing.
No, you guys, okay, I'm not here to defend the Orichalcos. I'm not here to defend Dust, but they did indicate how thoroughly possessed he was of the Orichalcos because he lost his wife. Why they don't show you in the manga? Yes. What happens in the Japanese version that they don't show in the for you kids is that Daz is forced to kill his wife with his own bare hands. He kills his wife with his own sword, and he gets all depressed. So it's like, why is happening to these people and blah blah blah. And then that's when the Orichalcos takes him, and if you pay attention, he doesn't have a particular stone over Orichalcos. In fact, the only thing that shows that he has a stone over the Orichalcos is that pendant here, because when he loses, it cracks.
Right.
Something that they don't. You need to slow it down frame by frame to notice the crack in the dub. But then the only other part that shows that how thoroughly possessed he was is that his eye color changed. He had two eyes, so in essence, the Orichalcos was living inside him.
Right.
So but then again, it's also on brand. Him getting cleansed by Yami it seems to be the one thing that he does all the time. He's like the universal exorcist, if you pay attention.
I get that, but I'm just like, bro took millions of souls throughout time. I'm just like they're trying to make me feel sympathy for him now.
No, it's like trying to feel sympathy for Kylo Ren. You're like, no. Like, after all that you've done, that's why you die. You know what I mean? Like, there's no redemption arc there.
That's what
also the fact that they tried to use redemption arc for him and Rey, and like Finn was right there. It was just weird. It was like the dude you're trying to redeem is him. Like, obviously, you guys were setting up Rey and Finn from jump. And then, of course, Poe gets in the mix somehow.
We'll end up killing each other all over Star Wars again. Whenever we bring up Star Wars, you get depressed.
You activated my Star Wars card.
and it's the end of the year. I can't afford to have another script of Adderall sent to me. So
the only thing we agreed on was Ahsoka. Can you believe it?
One that it was made.
No, we've agreed on other
Yeah.
things as well. We've agreed on.
No, I mean Star Wars related. No.
Oh no, I'm saying Star Wars related in particular. We agreed on like Last Jedi, even though I know Pillar defends it, but he also there's a point where he's just like,
The third act. The third act.
That's true.
So
So where
I
were
guess
we?
that's everything.
Yeah, I just wanted to highlight the important moments that are the foreshadowing that are sort of plot related that you see in this this scene. You get a glimpse of Pharaoh, the Pharaoh back in his past days in this arc. How he
Hella suntan or he's black. I'm confused.
no Brother, that's he
Like
was
Mary, right?
he was Arabic. He was brown.
Yeah.
That's a
But
deep shade of brown.
that's what I liked about that. That's what I liked about this arc. When they showed the past Yugi, the past Pharaoh, and the future Pharaoh, they showed like he was Egyptian, bitch. There's no way you could have had olive-colored skin in ancient Egypt. No, bitch, the man was dark. He was one of us. Even
Yeah, I wish they like I wish Yugi was and they maintained that like throughout the thing. But
Yeah.
anyway, it is what it is. Yeah. Then I guess we've covered everything so far. Yeah,
What
and
was
then
your
it's on to
favorite
the next. Oh,
What was your
favorite.
favorite monster apart from obviously the legendary dragons or the gods?
What?
Buster Soldier, I guess.
Master Soldier.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the dragons were kind of underwhelming. Like
Yeah.
Tamias and them were cool, but like the thing is, they still had to use other cards. Like Tamias and Hamos and and what was the other one?
Yeah.
I forget Kyber's one. They never finished a duel.
Critias.
I mean, Critias. They never like you summon that and that was game over. Like Obelisk and Slifer and Ra, when they were summoned, it was like game over. Like those were like game over cards.
Those were literally god cards.
But like,
Trump
yeah, Hamos and them, I don't know.
True. And then okay, my favorite this arc, even though we never got to see the dark magic attack, the dark magician on that particular duel with Raphael alone, the amount of sense he brought, he like this is unforgivable. I'm about to solve this thing. Draw me right now, Pharaoh. Draw me right now and play me on the field.
Right.
That's I think that's my favorite monster of this arc. Apart from that, it would be obviously my favorite. My favorite bad guy monster, obviously, is Tutora. Like that's how I know all his stats. It's
I don't know, man. I think the
Deus
monster,
Ex Machina.
the most impact on me was the monster that Joey drew when he was dueling Raptor. For me, that's I know it's not on the same level as the
the Iron Knight.
Yeah. For me, I remember watching it in high school and I was
when he was telling the backstory, because now apparently Yu-Gi-Oh cards have backstories. Don't know where they are. Don't know how you find them.
I don't know if you know about this, but every monster card has like a story behind them. I'm like, yo, since when?
There was this one night. Okay, now I sound like what's his face?
Did you see the face overs I put over the clip whenever you talk like Joey?
No, well, I mean, it was premiering while we're recording, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, go check it out.
Yeah, I must check it out.
Cause I
was saying I sound like what's his name, Walker? Jesus.
Walker Texas Ranger.
Oh, Christopher Walken.
There we go, Christopher Walken. That's how I sound. You know, there's a card and there's a backstory, and I was like, that's not it.
So I wanted to highlight the backstories of that night. He was so powerful that he had to seal himself in an iron armor, and you need to play this card to release him, and blah blah blah. Yay, cool.
I mean, it was cool.
It was cool.
I didn't understand where the backstory came from.
Anyway, I wanted to highlight, quickly, just the Orichalcos Tutora. It absorbs your attacks. If it's destroyed, you can summon Orichalcos Funeros.
Did they make Orichalcos cards?
Yeah, they are. There's an Orichalcos deck. It's weak as heck now, but still.
Ah.
Mm.
And then Orichalcos Juniorus only summon, you could automatically summon Orichalcos Aristoteles and Orichalcos Dexia, which means Orichalcos left and right.
Hey.
Oh.
And then when you finally manage to destroy those cards, I don't know how, because the one card is basically the ultimate war. It's always
Okay.
it's always 300 attack points stronger than the monster that's attacking it, and then the other card is always 300 attack points stronger than the monster that it's attacking. I just like the fact that the moment the Pharaoh summoned his 3 knights, he's like, attack! Even though he's losing 300 life points, he's like, no, bitch, attack!
I think I understand
Listen
why
up!
you guys are saying that Freezer, because basically he's an OP character but is in a filler, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
he has to lose.
And then when you finally defeat Generous, the Divine Serpent is born, which is attack points is infinite. The only downside is that you need to be able to discard 10 cards from your deck to your graveyard for it to attack.
Damn.
That's the only problem it has.
Well, as the owner of the card.
Yeah.
Oh.
And of
That's
course, your life points go down to 0. So if you manage to destroy the Divine Serpent, you lose the duel. The most cheatiest card I've ever had in my entire life. And this is a game where there are things like Exodia and
I'm just saying, like Taurus, that was I was just like, okay, adults, Liverpool, there's cheating, but now
the man had decades to plan how to cheat this game. He manipulated. How did he have a dual disc technology before Kyber invented it? Has anyone ever thought about that?
I don't know.
it's Atlantean technology. You
Hey,
know.
dog.
Wanda.
Kyber Spot Atlantean.
Anyway, I think we should wrap things up, right?
Yeah.
All right, then.
There's nothing else. There's nothing else that Great.
Anyway,
So I think.
But yeah, I mean, you already wish people a new year, right? So
yeah, I think this will be a happy new year. All the best for 2024. May it be all the fun. I mean, have all the fun. May it...
You have drawn my voting card. Now you will vote for my party.
Activate trap. Activate trap. Back to Egypt.
Aye.
You're forced to vote for the ruling party. No.
draw ANC. No, draw ANC. No.
Draw ANC Cardo. Draw ANC Cardo. Draw ANC Cardo.
You've activated my EFF trap. Now you will hear radical transformation.
I summon DA. What? No. The seal of the Democratic Alliance.
Now I'm surrounded in racism. Oh my god. For every racist on the field, we get 600 points.
Oh no. Only a legendary hero can defeat this card. I summon Oliver Tambo. Oh no.
Kaiba's all like, I don't believe that racism exists. It's all a trick.
It's just a trick.
It's just trying to steal my company. There's no such thing as racism.
Okay, guys, it's over. Okay. Before, watch now. This is
now we're
how
canceled for real.
Oh god. I was trying to wish people a happy new year and you had to bring politics into it. It's your fault. It's your fault. So
smoke bomb.
You know? All the best. May you guys have a blessed and wonderful new year. And Merry Christmas and all that fun stuff. I don't know if it will come before or after Christmas, because I know...
Happy holidays, because I know there's people who are going to be like, Christmas!
Oh, okay. Happy holidays.
And all of that stuff, yeah.
Yeah, happy holiday and Kwanzaa and all these other stuff. We need to talk to the Americans as well. And... yeah, guys, hope to see you next year. We go from strength to strength. May you have 1 million subscribers by then. Let's do this thing. We love you guys. See you guys next year, I guess. Peace out.
Wait, are you not spreading anything this time around?
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Is it? It has spread. It's now in somebody else's head. Remember, folks, I want to become more viral than her. And the only way it spreads is to mouth to mouth. So please talk about us to all your friends, family, and everybody.
You see, if you survive that, I feel like you'll survive politics. style.
Yo, the two forbidden topics in every podcasting, sex and politics, and I just pressed them both. Guys, see you guys next week. Bye.
Peace.
Peace.